Hi, Zeus here. Today we're going to discuss Diamond Level 22 7-engine combat. So I have to say that getting into level 22 for me was difficult because a lot of the people up here have a little bit better tech than I do, and I'm counting on winning a couple of more chests to get my tech tree fully built out. At which point, should work out extremely well for me in the last day of the game, this worship season. You look down the tech tree past the seventh engine, you'll see haven't yet got the troop damage node unlocked until just now, and the next node is going to be a second boom cannon, doom cannon, and that's going to help a lot. And then there's another node that'll be very helpful after that. And I should be able to open up all those in the last day of the game, in the worship season. So this is a typical attack on these kinds of bases that are frequently appearing up at this level. And what I'm doing is one heavy choppa protecting two bombardiers and two groups of those on the left landing area, and then one heavy choppa with one boat of bombardiers with Dr. Gavan, who is constantly spawning additional troops and landing on the far right. And once you take down the last engine there, you have to flare up to the group of two engines up here. And hopefully your time is faster than your opponent, and along the way you haven't lost very many bombardiers. Here's another one I won close battle by 2 seconds. This base is a little bit different. It's almost like an X, and I actually took this one full on from the left. So one of the things you have to look out for here is doom cannons, and you don't want your heavy choppers to die in the first minute because they're not going to spawn as many heavies. And you also have to look out for rocket launchers flanking your bombardiers or boom cannons flanking your bombardiers. There, I was not successful in keeping my heavy choppa alive. And then I had a bombardier stray over on the left there into the boom cannon, so that wasn't a happy moment. I threw down some critter boxes to clear the way there, and threw down a shock here in a second on the boom cannon so that my bombardiers could clear that area. Anyway, the rest of the attack is going very nicely, and my troops are spread out. I had to throw a second shock down there so that I didn't lose additional bombardiers. All but one of the rocket launchers are down. Still just one shock launcher now. Just took down the other shock launcher. Again, spamming some additional troops here, and taking down the sky shield. That was kind of a waste, throwing the critter box down. I should have probably waited until right now. And one of the keys here is flaring exactly right once you know that the other engine is going down and there's enough bombs in the air from your bombardiers. And it was that flare in the end that got me the win. Here's another example of more typical attack. Again, you got heavy choppa with bombardiers on the left, and Heavy Chapo with Bombardiers on the far right. Sometimes I hit second wind right away with Dr. Devon because I don't want him to get killed, or sometimes he'll be attracted all the way across the warship deck because the troops around him aren't injured and the troops on the other side are, and then he starts running. So one way of stopping that is to trigger his second wind ability. And that shock there, that was pretty bad. I should have shocked the machine gun and the rocket launcher. And here I should have been a little more patient. Did not take out that machine gun and lost the number of bombardiers from my impatience. And then further delayed them because then they came back to get the machine gun anyway. So should have just let the machine gun die first, and then I would have saved some time. Anyway, with those victories, I got up to 373 in the US leaderboard. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks as always to Hercules for the video editing, and please subscribe to the channel and give us a like. Thank you.